Buckets got 28 points for the game.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Matthews, no one around him, and Lopez throws it down.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Sparks, he's covered by Matthews. Scooped up, Sparks. Good D by Lopez. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And Young, here we go. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Sparks. Connects from three-point range. Buckets got 9 points now in just the second half. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Nets trail by 18. And Young now, top of the key. Back to Matthews. And the Nets, another three.
Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Sparks, Lopez covering. 6 to shoot. Sparks passes to Smith. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And that's now 7 points for Carmelo Anthony. Lindsay defended by Sparks. Kicks it to Lopez. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Sparks laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Buckets got 11 points in the quarter.
That was the third straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Good. James got his first points of the game. Cleveland leading by 15. Sparks passes to Smith. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got 10.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. First in steals, third in rebounds, and they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
Young for 3, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Cleveland leading by 16. Here's Anthony. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. There's a minute left to play in the third. Young up top to the left wing. Here's Lindsay, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Sparks passes to Smith. Smith off a pick from Sparks. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Williams.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Nets trail by 16. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Still Nets ball. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Kevin Williams, substitution. Alvin Terry.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, they grab their own miss, and Lopez gets it to go.
The defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Here's Sparks. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And now we present our State Farm assist of the game with 5 sudden changes for Brooklyn. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Brook Lopez. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Thaddeus Young. And Cleveland making a change here. We've got Hayward. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Matthews. So that's the Nets 5.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That's his second personal.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Lopez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Young comes in for Kent Bazemore. Buckets, he's checked in for Cleveland. Screen by Young. Over to the left wing. Here's Lopez. And that one goes long.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Back to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. Good.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Lopez a screen. And here's Matthews for the 3.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Here's Wilkes, and it's rejected. Outside Anthony. Chandler, the pass to Sparks. Back to Chandler. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
Here's Lopez. Shot to stop the drought. No luck. Nice D from Chandler. For Cleveland, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Here's Sparks. Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for him today.
Here's Wilkes. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low. Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Sparks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Sparks.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
They set the pick. Jones drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Williams inside, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Kicks it out to Jones. The Nets working the ball around now. Rejected by Sparks, and he's able to get it back. Matthews, no good. And here's Cleveland. They're on an 18-4 run right now. No good from Sparks. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
2 minutes.
Matthews with it. Now Smith defending.
Cavaliers foul. Dragic. That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Wesley Matthews. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Second free throw, no good.
He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
The Nets shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Out to Hayward. And he gets it to go from the corner.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Sparks. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Bucket's got 45 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And at key points in this game, they stayed committed to their brand of basketball. That's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against the Nets.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Buckets. You can set a tone with defense, and that is exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Little covered by Sparks. Here's Little. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. No good from Sparks. The Nets shooting at 51%. Really solid.
Cleveland foul call. Terry. That's his third.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Gordon Hayward.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Cleveland shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Fires from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Buckets got 49 points in the game.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy.
Jeffrey!
Loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up a space like I was able to. Yo, I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills, you know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly.